So fire is one of the oldest technologies. It's allowed humans to shape entire landscapes as well as keep us warm and safe at night. And Scott's going to show us how to make friction fire. Because you can't start fire without the spark, right?
That's right. So when we make a fire with a bow drill or any other friction method, we are creating the things that we need in order to have that fire. We're creating heat, fuel, and oxygen. And of course, you know, you've probably heard me say before, it's like, you know, the oxygen's in the air all around us. If we're worried about the oxygen, we have bigger issues than trying to make a fire, you know. With that in mind,
okay,
let's try it. You need something underneath it to insulate that ember. If the ground were wet or cold, you need a little insulator, and that's what we call the ember mat is for. So getting the spindle and the string is the first thing. I usually just stick it in, leave the string loose enough where I can wrap it around about once like that and go. All right, so see if you can make that happen.
So in there.
Just pop it in.
Yeah.
Keep straightening it out. Just pop it straight up.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
awesome. All right, now put that foot about, so the ball of your foot is about an inch. Yeah, that's good right there. You got to really be able to keep that hearth board, that bottom piece, lean forward. There you go. Flatten it out. Lean forward. Let's move that back into this. Try to keep it back there. All right. Now take that. Reach around your knee.
Like that?
Yep. Put it on top and just go slowly. Get the motion at first. A lot of times when I do this, I'll have people work on a board, drill on a board with no notch, so there's no hope of making fire, just to get the feel for how that works. Okay, now let's just sort of see how that works. You're good and stable. That's great. That's what I like to see. So bear down a little harder with that left hand. You can vary the pressure, kind of get a kind of an intuitive feel for it. That's good. Good long strokes with the bow, and you're getting smoke already. That's great. Okay, now when you think you have a fire, keep going for a while. It may take you a few minutes. When you think you have a fire, one of the problems that I see people a lot of times have is that they get excited and they pull the bearing block up, and at that point the spindle will flip out of the bow because there's enough tension on it. When you think you have a fire, simply stop, or I will tell you when, and then you just simply stop where you are. Don't lift anything. All right, I want you to just stop. Now, reach these fingers underneath and grab the spindle, and pull the spindle, bow, and bearing block up as a single motion. Just pick them both up.
Which three fingers?
Yeah, just whichever ones you can get the hold of the spindle with those fingers right there. There you go. Pick the whole thing out of there. Just pull up. There you go. All right, now set it off to the side. All right, now your coal fell out, but it's got plenty of dust. We're going to put that on there too. But you can see you made a fire.
Right. Made fire.
You do. Definitely made a fire. All right, reach into the handy dandy Cattail fluff bag.
Okay.
Right here. The Cattail is good because it's super fine and doesn't burn with much of a flame. So like the punkwood and the fungus, in terms of tenderness building, it provides something that will help sort of expand that ember prior to it bursting into flame. So remember what I said, that fine art, hold it straight up, try not to let the ember drop out. You can hold it at a little angle to keep it from doing that. Blow steadily, take a quick breath, and blow again. You take that, pick your tenderness up, and dump that little ember. Give you a hand here with it. Come on, baby. You gotta talk to rocks, you gotta talk to fire sometimes and they can behave. Okay. Open your fingers in the back. There you go. Okay, blow steady. Take a real quick breath and blow again. That down cycle on the air is often a killer for the fire. Quick breath and blow again. Woo, yeah, that's like your beard right off of there.
Woo, ow, that's hot. All right, now what do I do, Scott?
You can pull Scott Jones. There you go.
Look at that.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, good. Yay.
I have made, fire.
Having a Tom Hanks moment there, aren't
yes.
you?
Yeah! Look what I have created! I have made fire!
All right, you did it. That was good. That is bow drill fire.
Fire!
Excellent.
Thanks,
Success. Man. Yeah.